you control your horse and help you be able to position your horse when you're moving forward, or a lot of times you might need to position him whenever you're just sitting on him to go through a gate or get closer to something or further away from something. All the while, whenever you're riding your horse, moving forward in a circle, and he's not collecting, he's not using himself like you want him to. If you are traveling along here and he's getting a little sloppy or he's pulling in your hand a little bit, if you pick up and side pass on him, you have just rated him. It's easier to make him rate because he knows the cue to give his head and to move off of your leg. And he needs to be controlled whenever he does it. You don't want him to panic as he goes through it. You want to be able to be moving him along, inhibit forward motion, move him to the side, and then let him move on. If you just repeatedly do that, if a horse is being chargy, then you will be able to, he'll get tired of it and realize he's not making any ground, and that every time he speeds up, you take a hold of him and move him over, which is harder for him, and he'll settle down into the speed that you're wanting him to go. It'll also make him lighter in the bridle. At the same time, you're getting him conditioned to whenever you're running into a barrel or anywhere you might be. You may be chasing a cow with him and need to move him over. If you've got him paying attention to where you can pick up on your hand and touch him with your leg and he moves away from it, it's going to help you be able to position him at all times. It'll also help you be able to have your horse pick up his leads. If a horse is having trouble picking up his leads and you've got him moving off your leg, you can be traveling along, push his butt to the inside. Normally that will really help one pick up a lead that has trouble getting his leads for you. You can bend them to the outside of the circle and press them with your outside leg while you're making them move forward. That also helps them to kind of side pass for you. And then you can make them take a couple steps that you are actually almost side passing at a lope. Pick up his face, press him with your leg, move him, turn him loose. Pick up, move him, turn him loose. Each time that you try to teach your horse something and get him to do more advanced maneuvers with you, the biggest thing you have to do is to figure out what makes him move like you're asking him to move, and be consistent and ask him the same way every single time. There are some ways that the horse understands better than others, but the biggest thing that you have to do is be consistent. Even if you're doing it a hard way for him to understand, if you do it over and over and over, he'll learn it. It'll just take you longer. I try to show you in these videos the way that I have found makes it the easiest for me to teach them in the shortest amount of time, and them to be the least resentful of it. You can also do things to practice that'll help you, because a lot of times it's hard for the person to figure out exactly what they want to make the horse do. Another way to help you teach your horse to move off of your leg, which will then end up going into a side pass for you, is to hold his front feet still and make him just move his back end around. Try to do it with the very least amount of pressure that you can on his face. See, I hold those reins really, really softly. You'll find that the softer you are on them, the more they pay attention to your legs and your hands. Now he's moving his front end around a little bit. I'm going always better in one direction than they are the other. Sometimes if they're having trouble in one direction, I'll go back to the direction that's easy for them, do it a couple of times, kind of let them get back in the mode of cooperating with you. Then I'll try the hard way again, and usually they are better at it. It's kind of like you're able to show them how to get what you're getting, because let's show you the easy way again. You got the feel of this good, now let's try it back the other way. And always quit on a good note with them.